ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the School of Science. My name is Luke, and this is the Everton Stadium update. Now, as we look over the site today, we can see there's been a little bit of an update since last week. One of the main ones being, if you now look over on the east stand, you can see that they're actually starting to do more of the seating on the east stand, which is actually surprising. I was expecting that to be a little bit later on down the line, but looking at it right now, you can actually see the steel framing where the seating, concrete and everything goes. So that is definitely one we're going to have to keep an eye on for the future. And from what I've been told as well, the hydraulic tower is actually continuing with its work as well. So in a minute, we're going to go over to the hydraulic tower and have a little look at that and see what is actually going on. Also, one for the notes as well. This one's more just a very quick mention. If ever you go to the site and you're one of the drone pilots and you see anyone else, flying as well, I feel like it would just be a nice little gesture just to go see what they're doing, see how they're going, and just try and take note of how high they're flying and if they've got visual line of sight of the drone, because there has been a couple of mentions in the group that apparently some of the drone pilots have actually been flying and not sort of acknowledging each other or adhering to these sort of things. So this is just one, not to sort of get on people's backs, just one to mention. Okay, so now we're looking over the hydraulic tower right now. You can't see too much from the exterior, but inside there's been a lot of work done. Actually, you know what? There has been a lot done on the exterior, but because of the whole scaffolding situation right now, you can't see too much of it. But inside and outside, what they've been doing is they've been working tirelessly to get the thing safe. They've actually, you can actually see right now, you can see on the very top, there's like a little bit of a pyramid-esque cone on the top. So that's actually getting work on it right now. And that's basically just a wooden thing just to sort of keep things in place right now. Now, as we go over the south stand right now, you can see over off in the distance by where the west stand is that they've got some more of the roof trusses in place. So this is supposed to be the last set that's going to be going on before they actually finalize all that, and that stage of it is actually complete. They are then going to, I'm not sure whether they're taking a break from it for the time being or whether they're going to go straight into the next stage of it. But from my knowledge, I believe from there it is just basically the east and west stand to have some bits of the roof stuff added to them. So that is definitely one we're going to have to keep an eye out, as well as the seating and everything. There is just so much going on right now around the site. The only thing is, a lot of the stuff that's going on right now is all internal. So that is definitely something that we need to take care of. You can actually see it right there at the very bottom corner right now where the brick facade is. You can actually see the purple and red wiring. What the purple and red mean, I'm not 100% certain. I'm going to assume one's going to be for electrical, one's going to be plumbing and something else, or gas. I have got no idea in that regards. I've not got knowledge in that base, and I didn't really notice it up until now, so there's no real time to sort of research it, so apologies on that front. But as we go over the south stand right now, you can see everything is coming together, and apparently over on the north stand as well, some of the temporary structures, the blue scaffolding, they are going to be coming down extremely soon, so that is definitely one to look forward to. Now, I did actually miss this one, so apologies on that one. If you check the Everton video, you'll notice on the west stand, further back by where the Mersey is, where it's going to be car parking? Yeah, I believe it is car parking. Where the car parking is, and it's going to be for the coaches if I'm not mistaken. They're actually doing some work there. I think there's going to be some solar panels going to be put there as well. I'm not 100% certain on that one, so don't quote me on that. I know there is definitely meant to be some going on the south stand roof. But in terms of the car park, I know the original plan was to actually have them there. So I'm not sure whether they're doing it as like a bit of a split. So like 70% of them on the south stand roof, and then some that's going to be on the west stand car park. Sort of have like a shaded accommodation, shaded parking with them on top. It would be a smart way of doing it if I was to do it. But as I've said, I'm not exactly an architect. I'm not a builder by any means. So those sorts of things do fall by the wayside a little bit for me. But yeah, as we get closer, you can actually see more of the brick facade has been done. A lot more of the seats have been done, so all the framing is in place, and a lot of the concrete raker beams are in place as well. So it's not going to be far now until we get everything in place. So that one is going to be almost complete. A lot of the work then is just going to be getting everything set up. So concession areas, special hospitality areas, all those sorts of things are going to be getting done behind the scenes. I'm not going to be able to see them, unfortunately, especially not from the drone. But the one things we can look forward to is just seeing the external stuff taking shape. And one of the interesting ones as well is once a lot of these cranes are down, so when the other 3 white cranes are down, we will probably have a look at getting a little bit closer. Probably have a chat with Everton or Lango Rec, see if we actually have permission. So when the site's closed and those cranes are down, would we be able to get a little bit closer, you know, go, like say, into the site itself and get like closer shots of the south, east, west and north stands, get more detail on those sorts of things. And if we can, whether it be time frames or anything along those lines, we'll find that out in the near future. So that is definitely one to be looking forward to. But yeah, as a whole, the north stand is pretty much done and dusted now. So the final set of trusses are in place. So as I said, the temporary structures are meant to be coming down there. So that is one to certainly be looking forward to, because I know a lot of people were a little bit anxious that those were meant to be, you know, permanent, as they were saying. That is definitely not the case now. So that is one to look at and take a little sigh of relief. I know a lot of you will be, because let's be honest, Goodison with the obstructive views is a little bit annoying. I know myself when I've had to be in like the upper Bullens and that, it's annoying having to crane your neck to dodge a giant pillar that's in front of your face. But in any case, guys, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a brilliant week. Take care and peace.